Hi everyone, it's Tara. So today I'm going to do a review on the Mom on the Go planner, and this is a non-Mormon version of the Mormon Mom on the Go planner. This planner is a really great option, and it's very comparable to the Erin Condren. So I just wanted to go through it because a lot of people aren't talking about this, and I'm really surprised because it's a great planner. So as far as price goes, it was $34.99 plus $5.99 shipping, and the shipping was super quick. So there's that, and then you can also get a PDF version of this. So that's $19.95, and you can print it out and bind it yourself, or take it to Staples and they can put the binding on for you. So that's another option I think is good. As far as the binding goes, the binding is pretty much the same as the Erin Condren. So let's compare a little bit here. As far as the binding is pretty much exactly the same. The difference with the Mom on the Go is a little bit smaller and compact, which is okay with me. You can see the size difference there. But as far as lengthwise, it's the same length. The other thing I like about this one is I like the fact that the tabs are enclosed within the covers. Whereas though the Erin Condren, the tabs kind of stick out from the covers. So there's that. As far as the cover quality and sturdiness, they're pretty much the same. So let's get into the Mom on the Go planner because there's a lot to cover. So this doesn't come with it. I'll take it off. I just made this last night as just to kind of keep everything together. So with this one, you pick your cover. It's not personalized, like you can't put your name or anything on it, but you know, that's okay with me. You can always make your own covers. I see a lot of people do that with the Erin Condrens. So this is the cover I chose, and I chose this one because I like the different colors and I want to make charms, and I didn't want to really stick to just one color scheme. So that's why I chose this one. And here's the back. Alright, so let's get into it. So this page here is a whiteboard. You can write stuff on it if you choose. And then you have a quote here, and then a space where you can write who the planner belongs to and how to contact you. And then this page here is just some pretty florals, and a space here where you can write something or put a picture. Okay, so then you have your year at a glance, 2015. Your 2016 year at a glance, and then a page where you can plan ahead for 2016. This planner has a lot of great features that Erin Condren doesn't have, which is why I was really excited to get it, and I'm really excited to use it. So, but this planner would be one that I would keep at home, whereas though the Erin Condren, I feel like I'll take that with me other places. So then you have your birthdays and anniversaries, your friends and family, and then your contacts. So then you have this page here with the important info, and I hope you guys can see it. I'm not going to read everyone out loud, but you can kind of see all the spaces where you can write important information, which I think is nice. And then you have this page where you have your online info, and I really like this, and this is why I said I would leave this one at home, because if I put sensitive information, obviously I wouldn't want it, you know, to get lost. So you have your online info where you can put the name, web address, account, password, and then down here you have your blogs that you, your favorite blogs or blogs that you might want to check out. Okay, so then here you have a few of my favorite things, and again, I'll just zoom in and you guys can kind of see the different things that you can add. And of course you can customize this by putting washi over any of these things and just making it whatever you want it. So that's that, and you have space down here to write. Okay, and then here you just have some note paper. And then to start January, each month has a quote. So this is the quote for January, and then you have some more lined paper. And then this I really like, and I like it because I like the 3D effect of it. And so each month will start with how can I strengthen my relationships. So this one, and it's the same for every month. So they have my God, my spouse, my children, my extended family, and then friends. So you can write in every month how you want to strengthen your relationships with those people, which is nice. So I'm just going to flip until we get to March. So then your pages here, and then like I said, each month you have a quote, some line paper, and then this section here. So let's get to March, and then I'll show you how it's set up. So okay, so this is your month on 2 pages, and then I really like how they have April and May, so you can kind of look ahead when you're planning. Oops. You can kind of look ahead when you're planning to the following months, so that's a nice feature. There we go. And then there's a little spot here for notes. So that's your month on 2 pages, and then you get into the actual month, or the weeks of the month. So I like how this one gives you a lot of space to customize and write whatever you want. Whereas the Erin Condren, it's set up as morning, day, and night. This just has spaces where you can fill in what you want the spaces to be for. So that's cool. Then you have a place for like checklists, and then down here at the bottom you can do your menu planning or your water intake or whatever you want, and you can just list it like that. And then up here again, more blank spaces for you to customize. And then this up here, it says it's the everyday thing. So this space here says meditation, but you can put in whatever you want in the other lines, and then you have like a little check off for those days that you need to do certain things. Okay, so then over here, remember this, note to self, and then spaces here. Okay, so then it just goes through like that each week. And then this, they didn't have anything listed for spring, so I just put like a spring sticker here and some stickers here, and then happy spring down here. Okay, so again, that's just the month. Okay, and then the other thing I really like about this is at the end of each month, you have these pages where you have like an action plan for your home. Let me zoom in a little bit. So you have these spaces here where it's like to read, people to visit, places to visit, and then you have these spaces here for action plans, things that you want to do. I also like the monthly budget and how it is included on after every month, which is really cool. So you have your income, wages, salaries, and things like that, your expenditures. So you can keep track of that stuff every month within the journal or within the book, within the planner, which is nice instead of having to have a separate planner for budget or whatever. And then you have these spots here where it says pray for, call, write, and gifts to give. So that's nice to have after every page or month. And then here after every month you have a spot where it's kind of like it almost looks like party planning maybe, where if you have a birthday party that month, you can write in, you know, what the birthday is, the food, your traditions, maybe a list of the food and miscellaneous decorations or whatever. And then you have line paper here for notes, more line paper here and here for notes, and then more line paper here for notes. And then you get into your next month, which is April. Again, you have a nice quote, line paper, and then again it starts that way. Now the really cool thing about this is that when there's big events within that month, like say in April we have Easter, so they have a special dedicated page or pages to Easter. So you have Easter, your to-do, decorations, traditions, miscellaneous, and then a spot down here to write. And then also you have a spot for your menu, which is really cool. And then favorite recipes. So that's nice to have. And then again your party planning list, I guess that's what it is. I don't know, that's what I would use it for at the end of each month. And then more line paper. So then we have May, and then another quote, line paper. I love that banner up there. And then June. And now we're into July. August. Like that bicycle down there too. September. October. November. So in November, of course, you have all of your weeks and your monthly budget. But with this one, you get another little special dedicated page for Thanksgiving, which is nice. So again, you have your to-do, your decorations, traditions, and then this here with the dishes you may prepare, some recipes, and then I like this spot that it says thankful for. So got that. And then again, the rest of the month with the party planning and the extra pages. Okay, so then we have December. And again, December has a lot of special pages in it, which I really, really like. Okay, so for December you have Christmas, and then you have your to-do. This is kind of like how the Easter and the Thanksgiving one is laid out with the to-do, traditions, and decorations, and then the meal planning. A place for recipes. But then, this is what makes this really unique, and what got me really excited for this, is you have your Christmas planning. So you can write down the gift, and this is titled Immediate Family, but you can put whatever you want. So you have gift, the amount, and then it has like a little checklist for buy, make, or wrap, which is nice because a lot of us make stuff. So you can have gift ideas here, and then, you know, check off that you're going to make it. So you get that, and you get 2 whole pages of that. So it's tons of room for people and gift ideas. Okay, so then you have stocking stuffers. And I hope my camera is focusing, so I feel like it's not. Okay, so you have stocking stuffers, the item, the dollar amount, and your checklist. And you have your online shopping, which I love because I do a lot of online shopping around Christmas time. So that's nice to have that there. Keep track of that. And then up here you have shop till you drop. You can write the store and then the items and maybe the dollar amount or whatever. Okay, so then this one here says Christmas gift planning for extended family. Name, gift, dollar amount, checklist, a spot for your parents, your friends, work, and church, and then a spot for your neighbors, which is a long list for neighbors, but you can adjust it again any way you want. And so then you have the spot with Christmas cards. So you have the person's name and the address, and then you can check off when you send the card or make the card. So that's nice to have. You get a full page of that. Okay, so then you have your 2015 highlights. So, sorry, my camera's not focusing. And so you can write in the highlights from the year, which I would probably do after every month, any special things that happened, so I could remember, you know, any highlights, and then year in review, and it just continues with the months with spots to write. And then again, this is the end of December with the celebration page, and then the extra lined pages. Okay, so then this tab here is for home and family, which I think is really, really unique, and something that makes this book kind of special. So you have just some lined paper here, and then this is for, like, this says Together Forever, so it's like basically for your husband, where you would write in his needs, his wants, a dollar amount, and then it has spots down here for love, talents, hobbies, and intimacy. I don't know what I'd write in there because I wouldn't write that in there, but whatever. And then birthday plans, some of his favorite things. I can put his shoe size, pant size, shirt size, medications, and then date plans, which is nice to have that in there. And then we have communication, spirituality, and work and education. So this is kind of like for you know, your marriage or your relationship. And then they have a spot here for your children where you can write your child's name, and then again the needs and the wants, and then spots down here for self-esteem, talents, hobbies, friends, work, activities, communication, education, and then again your birthday plans. You can write down their favorite things, and then their shoe size, pant size, etc. So there's 6 pages of that, so you can do one for each child or your grandchildren or any child that you may be taking care of. Okay, so then this page here is the family ideals. So then you and your family, I like this because you can come up with a mission statement for your family, and the rules for your family rules, the reason and the consequence, certain traditions you may follow, the reason and the benefit, and then there's a space down here for family goals, and then this says wholesome recreational activities that you can write in, and then things that matter is a nice space to write there. Okay, working together. I really like this page also because I have teenagers. For the most part, my youngest is a preteen. She's 12, so I pretty much have all teenagers. And I have 4 children and husband. So this is nice to write in the responsibility of the family as far as working together. So you can write in what the responsibility is, who it is, and the description of that responsibility, how often, the reward for them doing it, and then the consequence if they don't do it. And so this is something nice that you can sit down with your family and kind of go through, and it's nice to have it on paper to keep everyone held accountable for keeping our family in order. So I like that page. Okay, this page here is for thank you cards, where you can write down the recipient and the reason to give thanks, and also I guess you could put their address. This is just some blank note paper, and then this is a fiscal management part with debt elimination calendars, and you can see, I'm sorry my camera's not focusing, you guys. You can see here as far as what you can write in as far as debt elimination, and then you have this side here where you can title it yourself, and it has tithing and donations and fiscal reserve. And then this page here says prepare for every needful thing, where you can kind of lay out an emergency plan, and you can see all the different places where you can write in important things as far as emergencies. Okay, and then you have a house of order, where you can document the daily tasks, the weekly tasks, monthly, quarterly, and annual tasks. And then a space down here for writing as well. Okay, and then you have vacation time, where you can plan out your vacation, where, when, and who, how much your budget is for the vacation, and then again you can just write down all the things as far as vacations go, to do, plans and activities, important info to eat, things that you want to make sure you bring, like your toiletries, your apparel, tech stuff, miscellaneous, and then a spot down here that says remember, where you can write. And then that is just some blank paper, and you also get a pocket, which is nice and sturdy. And so you have a pocket on both sides, and then again you have a whiteboard. And so I just ordered these stickers because I kind of thought they were cute. Some of them don't apply to me, like the visiting teaching, which is like the LDS portion of it, and then these here, and then some other things like the Relief Society wouldn't apply to me, but all the other things I thought were cute. Like I like those dollar signs and the no school and the meeting and the flags and the happy birthday. So got that, and I just stuck that in there. So this is a really long video, but there's a lot to cover in this. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys another option for the Mom on the Go planner. It's a great option. I really like it. I like all the different details in it, where you can kind of keep everything straight as far as your home life goes. So again, I will leave the website information in the description box. If you're interested, you can go check that out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.